Welcome to 8 Weeks to Knowledge Business Breakthrough. I'm Jonathan Meyer, and I'm super thrilled to be bringing this to you. I know that so many people after the World Summit kind of in the self-education revolution community felt just stuck, like, oh man, it's the end of the journey. There's no more Wednesday live trainings, and I haven't even launched, I haven't even scaled, I haven't even got my first sale. And so I wanted to get in here and kind of break down the exact specific steps that you're currently missing. And, you know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think that some of the gurus out there intentionally hide some specific, very important points that we're going to break down here that actually are going to help you to overcome the fear of self-promotion and help you to come up with that irresistible offer that's going to draw in your leads and have them asking to work with you rather than you having to try to sell them. Okay, it's gonna be really fantastic. I'm super pumped, and let's just get right on into it. Right, a couple things, housekeeping. I'm not like super live streamer guy. I'm not most eloquent of speech, so forgive me if I stumble over a few words here and there, just like that. The information here is solid, and you're gonna find out why, but this is going to change your entire trajectory of your business. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be the 8 weeks to your knowledge business breakthrough, okay? Like I said, project next level. It's 10 grand, and many of us did not have the money to invest. And I found that during the World Summit, in the breakout sessions, so many people's sticking point was their marketing and their messaging and a few other things that we're going to break down. And it just didn't clarify it. People are stuck. They're not getting the sales they want. So this is your project next level. I'm going to be going live every Wednesday for the next 8 weeks, so take this seriously. This is going to be 8 weeks to your knowledge business breakthrough, okay? Now, originally, I knew what some of the problems are that you guys are facing, and it's like it's the problem of self-promotion. You can't even get yourself out there on the internet to start bringing in the leads and driving the sales, but there's some stuff that we're going to want to go through first. You know, with the shame of self-promotion, it typically comes from a place of not having clarity. And I think this is a big, major problem with what's going on in the industry right now is they don't clarify this for you. They don't clarify this for you, and it comes from a place of fear as well. And the way to get around that, we're going to get into this, is by asking, what is the problem that I'm solving? So many people want to launch their course and launch their coaching for how to improve your mindset and feel better and have a clear destiny and overcome your freedoms and all these things, right? Or overcome your fears and walk into your freedoms. That's great. But people need to know, and you need to know, and be very clear on what is the problem that you're solving. And we're going to go super deep and get crystal clear on all of these kinds of things so you can actually succeed in the knowledge industry. But first, I need to have you ask yourself something, okay? And we might get into a little bit of mindset, but this is not like woofy-doofy, cerebral BS. This is the real stuff that it takes to build a foundation, okay? So ask yourself, can you honestly do this thing alone? I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that it is a challenge. Trying to put yourself out there on the internet with your passion and your message and the journey that you've walked through so you can change lives and develop an income that can change your life and the lives of the people around you that you care about. That is hard. So honestly and seriously, can you do this thing alone? I want to tell you that these weekly live streams will serve as a guide to get you the real momentum that you've been lacking. Okay, we're going to uncover some of those things that have been intentionally hidden by some of those gurus to get you to spend more money. And I'm sorry, but it's just a cold fact and a cold reality. But we're not going to hold anything back here. No holds barred. We're going for it. And ask yourself this. Seriously, can you afford to wait? Listen to this. One of my clients, a professional musician, just closed his first client at $2,800 for a two-pay. He's proposing to his girlfriend later today. I'm going to be there. I'm super pumped, and it's life-changing. I mean, this is the type of stuff that I want to see. This is the industry that I want to be in, and I want you to be in as well because it's incredible. The money's big, and the life change is huge, all right? Now, one blessing it truly does lead to another. One blessing leads to another, my friends. Do you want your life to stay the same forever? Because whether it's the impact or the money, you've got to ask yourself, can I afford to stay the same? This 8-week course, I'm going to tell you right now, will change your life. It'll change the trajectory of your business and therefore the trajectory of the people that you impact, the trajectory of the people around you financially and otherwise. It is life-changing if, and only if, you really want it. So let's go right on into it. Before we go deep, my name is Jonah Taryn Meyer. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself here. I'm not going to waste all your time talking about me. Don't worry, we're going to get into what can solve your problems. But my name is Jonah Taryn Meyer. I live here in Washington State. I just moved back from Austin, Texas, another incredible place. And honestly, I am just fully obsessed with marketing. I have been for quite some time, and you'll learn about that a bit. And my two kitties, Nala and Prince. They are my little prides and joy. This is Nala, the white one. She's a Siamese, and then this is Prince, my little, who knows, mutt, Bengal, cute little guy. Love him. But I'm going to do a bit of housekeeping and explaining here, so just bear with me, okay? Over the next 8 weeks, I'm going to be going live once a week, every Wednesday. We're going to be giving you specific steps and tools. This isn't going to be foofy-doofy cerebral, like, okay, go and visualize. No. We're going to give you the specific plans that you need to actually launch, scale, get sales, and have impact, okay? Giving you specific steps and tools you need to start getting your coach or coaching business, your course or coaching business, consistent leads and sales that you've been hoping for. This is going to be great. Whether you're pre-launch, you launch with no sales, it happens, or you're already crushing it, this course is going to take you to the next level, all right? Now, to start out, let's move my little webcam here. To start out, this is the 3 bird's eye view steps you're going to need to launch, scale, and win the success that you're hoping for here. 1, I need you to throw away all your preconceptions, okay? We've all been through probably the DPS course and probably some other marketing stuff and woo. But I'm going to give you some specific plans. So I need you to throw away your preconceptions and accept what I'm saying to you as gospel. And we will get your business up and running how you want it, okay? Now, if you want 4 figures a month, that's in the 1,000 range, 5 figures, that's in the 10,000 range, 6 figures a month. These things are all doable with the business models, etc., that we're going to discuss. In fact, one of my clients is a musician. He just signed his first client at a $2,800 to pay, like we discussed. And here's his first check. Pretty cool. He started working with me on July 30th. He'd never been paid $1 for music in his life. And you can see here, August 4th, just like a week later, he got his first client, and this is the first half of the money, $1,400. Super pumped. Super pumped about that. So you got to remember, this is a real thing. You can really have these kinds of results, but you've got to be willing to follow these steps. So throw away your preconceptions, and let's go to step 2. I need you to understand reality. Look, I'm going to read this here. I'm not a guru, and I'm not going to hide anything from you. The steps to your first $5,000 per month or $10,000 a month are not simple, or they are simple, but they are not easy, okay? They are challenging. And I'll tell you my story, how I got here, and why you should listen to me. But for now, I need you to understand that if you're not willing to put forth the real effort, you will fail. And I'm sorry if that's a little bit harsh, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it, okay? Any of you can succeed. But you've got to follow the steps. It's literally like baking a cake. You mix up the ingredients, and you're either going to get a cake or you're not. If you did not, you failed to mix the ingredients together correctly. That's all there is to it. You wanted to get creative. You wanted to do it your own way. You wanted to focus on your branding and not the irresistible offer like we're talking about. You don't want to follow the steps. That's on you, okay? But if you follow these steps, you are going to find massive success here. So you got to understand, it is simple. It is not easy. Now, I want to also say, just because it's not easy, it's also not impossible, guys. Any of you can do this. The steps are there, and if you're just willing to put in the work, you're going to have some incredible results. Just like 1 week, boom, $2,800, like that. It's amazing. Now, I'm not going to say also that you're going to have those exact same results. Nick, my client, he's an above average person. He's doing phenomenally, and you've got to be above average as well. Okay, if you want to have results like that, and I'm not going to promise you those results, okay? But listen to this. I'm going to ask you as step 3 to decide, commit, and obsess. And this is the key, ladies and gentlemen. I am putting my heart and soul here into helping you guys get your goals achieved. And what I'm asking in return is you decide now that you're going to do whatever it takes, okay? If you don't do this now, you're never going to help people get through the pain that you went through. You'll likely stay living the life that you are now. lacking the freedom, the impact, and the income that you've always wanted. It's truth, okay? For me, failing is literally stealing the legacy out from my family. Okay, I care about people and I need to make money to change their lives. I need to be the person that it takes to change their lives. Integrity, honesty, these are the things that I believe in. And not living this and not giving back in this way, I'm literally stealing the legacy from my children, my family. My children I don't have yet, but my family. And it means a lot to me. This is my heart and soul, and I'm putting it out here bare. So let's get to it, guys, and I need you to decide, commit, and obsess. All right? Now, let's go into this here. Failing is literally stealing the legacy from my family, as I've said. So I'm going to ask you this, to decide now, commit to doing whatever it takes, and you're going to have to learn some new things along the way, okay? Learning some new stuff is not always easy, but it is doable. And I'm going to guide you, and I'm going to make it simple, but you must commit, okay? If you're not going to commit, I want you to leave this group and turn off this live stream right now, because I want the committed. I don't want the interested. All right, the interested are the ones who come and they dabble and they look at the video and they don't apply anything and then it doesn't work for them and then they start screaming scam, scam, scam. No, I want the committed here. I don't want the interested. So I'm going to ask you, please do, if you're not going to commit, close out of this here. Thank you, guys. Now, lastly, this is where it starts to get fun because it is a fun journey. You've got to obsess. You don't want to miss these Wednesday lives. You want to be here on time and you want to take notes, okay? This is your project next level. Think about that. That was $10 and I'm going to go through everything that they're going through with you here, hand in hand. So honor yourself, honor your destiny, and honor the people that you care about by taking this seriously. And if you miss one of the recordings, come back and watch it, okay? Now, this is some small words, but we're going to get through it. Now, here, this is just my story. Why listen to me, and who the hell is this? And I'm not going to waste all your time, okay? We're going to go through this quickly because I know this is not about me. This is about your success. But I want to tell you the reasons of who I am so I'm not just some random guy on the internet, okay? 3 years ago, and this is a true story, I was a broke intern at my church. I was at the church 8 hours a day with all my friends. We're studying the Bible. We're serving. We're cleaning. We're doing all this stuff, and it was great. However, I had $5 to my name, okay? And it was a Sunday morning, and I remember distinctly, I'm driving to church, and I spent $4 on coffee. This is literally true. I donated my last dollar at church that day. And no lie, within the hour, someone I had never met before, he came up to me, and he gave me $1,000. That's 1,000x, $1, gone, no money, boom, same hour at church, $1,000, dude I'd never met before. Pretty cool. I was freaking out. And I believe that it was God. You can call it whatever you want, God, grace, the universe, you know what I mean? It's one of those, life has mysterious ways, ladies and gentlemen. And I was freaking out, and randomly I go home, and I'm supposed to be studiously studying the Bible, etc., etc. And I see a blog post from this internet marketer, one of the greatest of all time. His name is Gary Halbert. Incredible. He was one of the first people to do over $1 million in sales way back in the day just by sending out letters to people. Pretty incredible. And it was a blog post entitled something like, I don't remember exactly, but read these books in 30 days to become a world-class marketer. Something like that. And they were these rare books, out-of-print books. They're very expensive. And I buy them. I buy the first editions, etc. And I spent almost the entire $1,000 on these marketing textbooks, okay? And I began my journey to become a world-class marketer. And I'm still on that journey, and I've made massive progress, as I'm going to tell you. Instead of studiously studying my Bible, I went deep into marketing that whole internship. And I still believe that it was God who was part of my journey, part of my story. And what did I do? I obsessed. Okay? Long story short, within 3 years, I went from being a broke church intern, and this is true, to the director of to the director of marketing at a multi-million-dollar real estate company called Juniper Capital Ventures, and that was in Austin, Texas, okay? Bringing in leads responsible for over $100,000 of profit, not just revenue, but profit per month. And we're spending like 60 grand per month on ad spend. Pretty fun, pretty exciting. But that's what I was doing, and I was generating all the leads. Marketing is second nature to me, okay? And I recognized during the World Summit in the breakout sessions that there are some certain things that have been hidden from your guys' view, and there's some certain things that you don't understand yet that will absolutely change the game for you if you can start to understand them. So you're going to want to be here at these live trainings. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And this is just going to be a quick overview of some of that stuff. So here is me back in the day, about 3 years ago, as the broke college intern, church intern here. And these are the leaders of it's called the School of Leadership. That's the internship program. And man, what a blast. Young Jonah. This is when I'm really getting into all the marketing. Super fun. This right here, this was taken not too long ago. You can see I'm wearing the same jacket. This is Jason. He is the mentor. Man, this is the guy who founded and started the real estate company. Oh, what a visionary. He trained me up, invested in me so much, got me access to tons and tons of very expensive marketing information, and allowed me to go through trial and error with all the marketing to make it real, and spend all the money on ads and figure out what works and what doesn't. And man, he changed my life forever. The guy's name is Jason, and has been my mentor for some time now. Really cool. Here's some of those books that I bought, Tested Advertising Methods, all these guys. Here, this one was really expensive, Breakthrough Advertising. This one was really expensive as well, 7 Steps to Freedom. But I want to say, guys, the journey has been incredible, okay? And I want you guys to go on an incredible journey as well, but that's going to be on you. And so you've got to remember, you've got to decide, commit, and obsess. Okay, and I'm here to walk you through the whole journey. We're going to do this thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. And let's get to it. So now what? Right? Where are we at? What's going on? We haven't gone into the irresistible offer. Nothing like that. Well, as I told you, my client, who's a great, incredible friend of mine. I love this dude. He's proposing today to his current girlfriend. They're going to be fiance or whatever you say that. And super pumped. I'm going to be there. And so I'm not going to be going on a super long, deep live stream this week about the irresistible offer. We're going to be doing that next week, Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you're there. Now, we've gone over the 3 things that you need to do, okay, in order to make this 8-week course of how to break through in the knowledge business actually work for you. I need you, 1, to accept each lesson and everything in its entirety as gospel. I don't want to spend a bunch of time dealing with questions of like, why are we doing this, and like I'm not going to get in the weeds, okay? I'm going to help you clarify how these topics and lessons apply to you. Those are great questions, but we're not going to spend a bunch of time about like, oh, well, I learned this before, so what you're saying is not true, do. No, if you're going to be like that, I've got to have you go, because we have committed people who want to apply it, they want to bake the cake, and they want to get the knowledge business working for them. That's what this is going to be about, and so you've got to commit, okay? And I need you to, step 2, as we discussed, understand it is going to be simple, but it's not going to be easy. You've got to decide, commit, and obsess. And that's step 3. Decide, commit, and obsess. And if you do that, you're going to see massive results in your life and in your business. Okay? Next week's lesson is going to be a deep dive with all the specific strategies and tools to create your irresistible offer. And this is going to be an incredible training, super freaking fun. Make sure you already know what your dot is, what you want to teach. Be thinking about what is the problem that you're solving for people. Be thinking over that over the course of the next week. And we're going to create your irresistible offer and help overcome your fear of self-promotion. Okay, because that is ending your journey before it even begins. So, if you can't wait till next week to get started, make sure you send me a private message on Facebook. I'll be happy to schedule a call with you, and we'll clarify whatever your sticking point is, okay? So, I'm super thrilled to be working here with you. This is the 8-week course. This is week 1. We're going to be diving into the real nitty-gritty meat next week, Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss out. Make sure you have your notes. If you're not there live, go watch the recording, because you got to decide, commit, and obsess, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's it. Boom. Yeah, nothing else. Well, I'm going to go. I'm getting ready for this proposal to occur, and we're going to have a great time. Y'all, peace.